Hello, TikTok. Wow, this is new. Okay. So, as you can see, it may look a little different. At least it does on my end, child. Hopefully, y'all can hear me and see me. Let's see how this works. I gotta tell it to record? What? Okay, we're recording. We are live on TikTok. Let's see how this works. I'm playing around with the little gizmos and gadgets. Oh, I see you guys joining. Hey, okay. I'm in the TikTok studio as far as on my Bopruto in the comfort of my own home. I've never used it. And I'm just kind of being nosy and seeing how it works. So y'all come in, say hello. Let me know that you can see me and hear me. Let me pull me up on my other devices. This might be better than I thought. Hey y'all, good morning. Come in, say hello. Let me learn how to work this thing from my laptop. And y'all chat with me. Say hello in the chat by putting hashtag FYP. Hashtag FYP. Let me see how this is coming up on my end. Oh, it ain't showing yet. Okay. It ain't showing on my end yet. I thought I could join my own live, but I don't see us yet. So here we are. Come on in, say hello. Type hey, type hashtag FYP. Let me know you can see me and hear me. And let's chat about grants. Let's see how this works. Um, I don't know what any of this means. I'm gonna be clicking around. Y'all come in, say hello. Let's see. Let me give TikTok a minute to tell you guys we're live. That's usually how this works. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Come in, say hello. We're playing with some new TikTok gadgets for the live. So if you can see me, if you can hear me, say hello and let me know. Mm, okay. Can you guys see me? Can you hear me? Let me know. Come in and say hello. I don't know what I just did. Lord have mercy. Anyway, let's chat. If you guys can see me and hear me, say hello in the comments below. I'm trying to work on the TikTok studio behind the scenes, but I want to make sure you guys can see me and hear me. I see you guys coming in and out, but it's not saying much. So let me just give it a minute to catch up. Hello, hello. Come in and say hello. Let me see. You can now give effects. If you can't see the live chat window after popping it out, transfer to game windowed mode. Okay, I may be doing this wrong. Hey, Solo, how are you, girl? Thank you for saying hey. I'm over here playing with this TikTok studio feature from my laptop as I wait on my new phone to come in the mail this weekend. It just stopped working, and so I had to find another way. So here we are. Hopefully this works just as good though. Can you do hashtag FYP for me in the chat? And thank you, girl. Yeah, let's run up the lights. Let's get the people's here. Um, look at me putting hashtag. Look at me typing. I'm trying stuff, girl. This should be fun. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so that's me. Oops, that's y'all. Good morning, Renee. How are you? I wish the tools. I'm gonna be clicking stuff. If I disappear, y'all, it's me over here playing with stuff. Um, so this is portrait mode. Okay. Good morning, good morning. Put hashtag FYP. Let's see if we can get some more people in here. And let's chat about grants. I talked to two people. It don't matter, girl. So we're gonna hang out for a little bit. I was in a $1 million conversation yesterday in a virtual room where literally you had to make $1 million a year in your business to be in this room to qualify to get behind the scenes of the room. And I was invited in. I'm thankful for that. And I wanted to share some of my notes from the conversation with you guys. And so I woke up, my phone wasn't charging, and I realized the model of phone I have had this problem multiple times. So I just ordered a new phone to replace it. Good morning, Coco. Um, and so yeah, I said, okay, my mini iPhone, it's taking too long for me to log into TikTok, and the screen is so small I won't be able to see y'all. Anyway, my other baby Bapruda, the tablet, didn't want to log on right. So y'all may have seen me try to go live a couple times this morning. And then I remembered I can do this on my Bapruda, as my little niece used to call it when she was little. And so here we are, and I'm figuring it out. We're going to get it together, and I'll decide if I'll keep using it this way or use it when my other phone comes. But either way, I'm glad I'm here. I made it. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here. You made it, girl. Good morning. Put hashtag FYP in the chat if you're just happy to be here. Do it for me. Do it for Black women in grants, okay? If you're new here, welcome. I'm Dr. AJ Austin, founder of Black Women in Grants and blackwomeningrants.com. Let me know that you're here. And if you're new here, put hashtag FYP in the chat. Let me know. This is Black Women in Grants. We have about 63,000. Let me look at our number real quick. 63.3 thousand of you guys on this page. If you don't follow this page, turn your notifications on so you can know when we're live. We thank God we made it this morning. I'm usually live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time with you guys here on the Black Women in Grants TikTok channel. So come on in and let's chat about grants. Anyone here seeking grants? Put hashtag FYP. If you're a Black woman, for profit, small business owner, and you're seeking grants for your Black woman owned, for profit, small business, put hashtag FYP. Hallelujah. Hashtag FYP. Said you need to learn how to get these grants. I know. Let me, I'm going to try to log in on my baby. Man, I'm already struggling with glasses on. I'm gonna try to log in on my other phone so I can capture some of you guys' comments a little bit better, get us some screenshots because I love that. I'm hoping that I could collect some of y'all's stuff from my other phone before it finally crashes and hits the dust for the last time. It's on like 30%, and it will not charge. So I gotta be selective with why I even turn it on, which is so frustrating. But anyway, there we go. Whew. Okay. Um, You're Black, you're woman, you're for profit, you're small business. It means hashtag FYP in the chat real quick. Let's get more people in the room, y'all. Okay. Do y'all want me to tell y'all what I learned about, like, I don't even know how to tie this in to what we usually talk about. I need it out. Let me just tell you what I learned on this $1 million call. If y'all want me to tell you what I learned on the $1 million call, I can give you some context to the story, but just put hashtag FYP. She said immediately. Let's reverse engineer it, cause honey, I just learned that I, for the last almost 24 hours, have been in a catatonic state. Not in a bad way. It's just I noticed it during this $1 million call yesterday, where my brain just I was speechless, and I'm not speechless. I don't care where I am. I got something to add to the conversation. I got a question. I got a statement to make. I got some wisdom to share, right? But the call just was so flawless. So it was 30 minutes long. I thought it would be longer, but it wasn't, thankfully, because my brain was just like, whoosh. Y'all ever had like a mind blown moment and your brain just like, wait a minute, just wait. I gotta process this. That's where I've been. So, shouts out to Ashley Rankin if she's here, or she'll be here soon, probably. We were up at 11 and 12 at night. My brain was gone, but she was working on something we're going to add to our mentorship. For those of you who are in the mentorship, you'll get this as soon as we upload it, hopefully sometime today. If you're not in the Grant Game mentorship, head over to www.blackwomeningrants.com. www.blackwomeningrants.com. Look at me trying to type real quick. I ain't used to this, honey, because the phone be tripping. So anyway, I told Ashley, thank you for kind of distracting me on getting this new feature out to you guys to offer in the mentorship program. Good to so good to see you here. Welcome, girl. And so it helped take my mind kind of out of the catatonic state from the call. And that's what I was telling her. My brain is spinning. This us working collectively to get this feature out to the mentees is distracting me from this 30-minute call that I had. And it was the reason that it kind of like shut me down is because I came with other expectations. I'm gonna just say it like that. I brought the baggage mentally. I was prepared for some mess. Not in a negative way, but it just showed me my brain has been in other spaces that are you can't even compare. They were so organized and so orderly, and that's why it only took 30 minutes and they had three different speakers. They had their agenda and it was all, and I'm walking us back to how I got on this call, right? So it was all about a program that is available right now. Um, I don't know if it's just for Black women, but I was there as a Black woman small business owner. Your business has to make at least $1 million a year or have raised at least $500,000 in grants and other fundraising efforts in the last year. And so that's why I was quiet, just kind of taking it all in. I didn't really have any questions other than I didn't remember these being the same requirements from last year, but my brain was so stuck, I forgot to ask the questions before I knew it, the call was over. Have y'all ever been in that space? Anybody ever had a mind blown moment? Just literally the mind blown emoji is living out in action. Talk to me. Put hashtag FYP if you have. Let me know. Because I'm speaking for me. I don't know what was happening. Maybe I was becoming a newer, better version of myself because this was a new room. And like I said, I showed up with different expectations of like, child. And what I loved really is that the person who invited me to the call wasn't even on the call. She didn't even have to be there for it to flow. They represented her so well because this is her program. Black woman had received $3 million in grants and grant funded opportunities for her business. Now she's extending the invitation for other small business owners to come into the room, specifically women. It's in partnership with a mega brand that I didn't even know. Tied in with some of Oprah's people. I was like, oh, well, that makes sense. So little did I know. So this lady whose program it is, who got the $3 million in funding, came here to Atlanta last year. I was privileged to have a conversation with her from attending the event that her company put on in partnership with another program that I had been through that was hosted by NASDAQ. Y'all know NASDAQ, put hashtag FYP, the stock exchange people. They have an entrepreneurship center if you don't know about them or are not affiliated with them, get in their network. Just do a quick online search, find out about them, join their network. If you're in our mentorship or you want me to send you my direct links to two of their top most popular programs that I'm familiar with, one of them I finished, I was one of the first in that program. My number was like 29. They're on like 300 now. Um, but you can go in and literally give my name and they be like, these are people affiliated with NASDAQ. Our pictures have anyway. Let me okay, I'm trying to stay focused. So I can send you guys the links to join these programs when you join us over at blackwomeningrants.com in our mentorship. Now, I got two spots in my mentorship that's open right now for scholarships to get in for only $97. The regular price is $297. So when you go to blackwomeningrants.com and join us, you get the links. I just updated them very recently. So let me put this in the chat for y'all. www.blackwomeningrants.com. Let me just copy and paste that because I know I'm going to keep saying it. But two of you guys will get blessed with that list today. Now, it's 7 programs that I'm recommending to you that I think for the most part they're all free to get in or you get a scholarship. All of them you can go and say my name, like Beyonce. Say my name, say my name. And they be like, we know that crazy lady. So head over to blackwomeningrants.com, grab one of the $97 scholarship spots, come join us today and get those 7 recommendations. And this number one NASDAQ program that put me in the room. And I think they have 2 programs that have open applications right now. So if you go, you say my name, you join us on, we're all on a Mighty Networks channel. It's girl, my mind is still just full. I'm just still processing. I'm so grateful. I'm just kind of basking and processing everything. But anyway, I give you 7 business programs that you can go join right now that puts you in the right rooms because grants are about who you know. I don't know if y'all know that, but that was one of my ahas and revelations. One of my earrings is shorter than the other. Y'all see that? Asymmetric. Okay. So, yes, hit register. Click that link that says, hold on, let me pull it up, Coco. Girl, I got 3 devices. You would think I knew what I was doing in tech, but child, I'm just trying to get one of them to work today, Jesus. But yes, blackwomeningrants.com. Hold on. I can't even remember what to go to. Up to the website. Hush now. Hush. W. I'm just, y'all work with me. I don't know. If you're new here, I get excited easily. I'm going to start coughing in a minute. I got to calm down. My heart is racing. I got coffee going. I ain't had no breakfast. I really want a a Fiesta omelet from Waffle House. And I need to order it on DoorDash. So it can, I don't know. Or either I'm gonna go after I talk to you. Y'all pray for me today, okay? I'm about to cry. I know, just breathe. I'm having a panic attack live on the thing. Blackwomeningrants.com, Coco. I'm gonna help you, girl. I'm gonna help. We're gonna all get to the promised land. So yes, when you go to blackwomeningrants.com, you're gonna see Deanna Joy. Deanna, you here? It's a one-time purchase, year-long access. One-time purchase, year-long access, or one-time payment, year-long access, shall I say? Okay. Okay. So says she sees it. It's $97. $97 for 1 year. I made some cute little updates to the site yesterday, but when you click the link right under Deanna Joy's picture that says click here to join the $97 or two. It says special link. Use this special link. Click the special link, child, for the scholarship. Okay. We got Klarna and we got Afterpay. Okay. Let me get back on track. Hold on. Y'all got me crying for real. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cough and I'm gonna hyperventilate. So I'm trying to like take it easy. She said, breathe so you can. Yeah, that's the right one. That's my website, Latricia. Latricia. Hey, girl. Okay. Great. Thank you, chocolate lady. You here for a reason today, girl. Help you coach. Okay. So I'm giving you a list of 7 programs you could go apply to. They're really good programs. You can mention my name when you get in, to get in, etc. Because that's one of the keys. I'm gonna give y'all my key takeaways. I got like 10 takeaways. I'm gonna be on here. TikTok is making me stay on this live too because it's a new format that I'm doing. So I'm gonna be here for a little bit today. So I guess that's my answer to and go ahead and. But I wonder. My main question is if I click off y'all to get DoorDash, will it end this live? I just want to order my DoorDash while I'm here so I can eat. Um, Then you gonna break out. Girl, my breakout is clearing up. You did it? Okay, yes. Request the access. Hold on. I'm gonna try to hang with you. I'm used to doing this all from my phone, but she is out of commission. But we getting a cute new phone this weekend. Y'all just wait. Y'all might not can see it because I be on it talking to y'all. I'm signing in, Coco, to let you in. You got to give me a minute, child, because I'm on all three new devices. Okay, I got you. Just know that I got you. Let me try this. Let me try. I'm gonna be brave. I hope y'all still live with me. If y'all can still see me and hear me, let me know. Let me let Coco in real quick so she don't miss out and I don't forget. And you got one of the scholarship spots, Coco. Oh, there you go. I see you, Quartney. Okay, let me let you in. Okay, so it just sent you an email. Okay, now let me get out of here because now it's trying to make me verify stuff. Hold on, y'all. Can you still see? Oh, y'all can still see me. Okay, cool. Okay. All right. I'm good. Coco, did you get your email? I'm just learning a new system and I'm scared of clicking around because I've been trying to get this right all morning. You got it? Okay, good. I can multitask on the computer. Hey, hey. Now, there's one spot open for the scholarship. Let me say that before we get back into the story. BlackWomenInGrants.com. Everybody be like, can you get it? I can type it now. Black Women in Grants.com. They're gonna have to help me make this section better. Good morning. Okay, back to the lecture at hand. NASDAQ Entrepreneurship Center is affiliated. They have several programs. Two I've been through. Two of you guys, no, one I've been through. Three I'm recommending to y'all. One you can go in and say by day, like Beyonce, and get in. And so they, meaning the Black woman with $3 million in funding, NASDAQ, and some other organizations all came together last May and came to Atlanta. They put at least $10,000 into this event for us, those who had completed this NASDAQ program and other programs. All I know was when I was going through the NASDAQ training, my leader in the program was watching me, meaning she was on my website. She was watching my social medias. She knew about me speaking. She put my name in hats for me to speak for some of their events. I didn't know this lady was paying me no attention because I only met her once. She had someone assisting her, so I worked more with her assistant, not knowing she was behind the scenes working on me. And I was like, wait, what? Okay. So I get this invitation out of the blue to go to this event. It was only 100 of us selected. Thousands of people have been through this NASDAQ program. And so, right, come on, Jesus. And so we got an invitation. I don't care what the event is, really. Good morning, Pamela. If it's in Atlanta, I can make my way there if it's for food. Not only was it for food, they had vegetarian options. I'm vegetarian. 10 years in, y'all. Ain't God good? So they was gonna feed me and it was free and in my city. I'm gonna get out my bed and go. So that's what I did. I'm so glad I did. It was so much that happened that day. And I showed up. The event was gorgeous. And that's where I met the lady. We heard from other investors, people who literally had money to invest in Black women owned for profit small businesses. There were 100 Black women. They look like me. They called us founders. So it's called Founders and Funders. So we were the founders and the funders. Little did we know, because we had finished these programs and were now put on these platforms. And then for me, growing you guys here with Black Women in Grants and my other business where I certify Christian coaches, we were considered funders as well because we give scholarships. We give resources. We were helping fund other businesses. So you had people sitting on the stage that literally have given millions of dollars to Black owned businesses for women. And then you had us sitting in the audience getting catered to, literally like custom menu, dishes, flowers. It was gorgeous. Entertainment, celebrities there. I got my selfies. Some of our local celebrities. I'm on their website, their social medias now. I mean, So, one rule that one of my earlier coaches taught me is when you go to these big events like this, especially when hundreds of people are in the room, you always raise your hand and ask a question because you want to single yourself out. Hey, I'm Dr. AJ Austin. By the way, if y'all new here, hey girl, I'm Dr. AJ Austin, creator of Black Women in Grants. And collectively, we won over hundreds of thousands of dollars in grants and grant funded opportunities. So imagine me standing up saying something like that in a room of hundreds of other funders and founders. So the founder and funder of the event pulled me to the side at the end of the event, literally gave me flowers and said, now go to my website, apply for this opportunity, and stay connected. Because I like what you do. I know what you do. I know you now. I got a name for your business, your face, all that. And I was like, oh, okay. 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 And that's what I did. So for the last year, I have been keeping up with her, what she's been doing, and they offer three different types of grants. But these aren't just any types of grants. Everybody go apply. No, ma'am. The opportunity yesterday was so exclusive. I had waited a year to be in that room, first of all. Secondly, only 13 people qualified to put themselves in that room. 13 people. Matter of fact, it was 10 because three of them were the speakers. So 10 of us had been invited and selected to be in that room a year later. And so, if y'all want me to keep sharing about this, because this again was not a typical grant, this is where your business had to have made $1 million in a year, or you've raised over $500,000 in a year. If y'all want me to tell y'all my biggest takeaways when my brain finally could like brain again, y'all want me to share what I learned, y'all just put hashtag FYP in the chat and let me know. I'm happy to share more because, and thank y'all for the roses. I see things different on this end with my laptop. So y'all put hashtag FYP if you want me to keep going, want me to keep sharing, because this blessed me. And then I was telling Ashley that my brain was, she was asking me questions via email. And I was like, girl, thank you for distracting me so I could come back and snap out of it. I'm still not out of it, which is probably good. I really feel my brain is warm and tingly. That means I'm real excited about this thing because it got me thinking. So let me start with, okay, I see your FYP. So before I do that, let me make sure I'm clicking because y'all know I'm trying this new thing. Oh, my screen is bright. Hold on. I had to brighten it for y'all, and now my emails are blinding me. Okay. Ashley. Okay, there she is. Okay, so we got a lot going on behind the scenes. So hold on. Breathe. Let's take an intermission to breathe. I feel my heart. Boo boo. Boo boo. Boo boo. Okay. Latrice, I see you, girl. Hold on, let me let you in. And because I'm trying this new platform, it's taking me a minute. I'm going to leave our scholarship option open. I know our 2 spots have been got. Praise the Lord. Latrice, I just let you in. We have a Latrice, a Latricia, and a Latricia. So if I call everybody Latricia, child, I'm talking to you, okay? I love all y'all, okay? We got a lot of similar names in the crew. So welcome to the Grant Game. Our newbies who have joined us today. You can go to blackwomeningrants.com, sneak on in there while my mind is processing so I can let you in. And then Ashley just emailed us that she's on a boot camp. Okay, so she's gonna watch the replay. But Ashley stayed up all night. So I'm coming back to the story. I'm gonna share my tips now that I got y'all caught up. Y'all caught up? Put hashtag FYP if you caught up. I can do a recap before I do my points. Make my points of order. As Mr. Mays used to say. Let me know now. And then I got to figure out how to do this. Okay, so there's going to be a bonus surprise for those of you who join us today in the mentorship. I'm going to upload it afterwards so I don't get distracted as I already am. Blackwomeningrants.com is the site to come join us in one of the additional free spots that I'm leaving open. You come join us. Okay, let me add this link really quick here. Now, I took notes on 10 things that I learned from the call yesterday. And it's just so significant because a 30-minute call really did change how I'm processing this grant world. because I am now, and we talked about this on our live on Wednesday, how the more grants you apply for, the more you know what to look for, what to look out for, and what to look forward to. And so I was sharing this with Ashley, who she has applied to over $120,000 in grants. She has won over $8,500 in grants and grant funded opportunities. She's one of our Black women in grants. She's in the mentorship. She's done a lot of our trainings with us. She just emailed me this morning for this bonus goodie we're about to add to the mentorship for y'all today. She did her part yesterday all night. She was up to like 1 this morning. I think we're on the same. I don't know what time zone she's on, but I was up late. She was up late, and we were getting the final touches. So you get to see that when you join the mentorship. And I'll share more about that coming up. But anyway, let me find my notes for y'all. I thought I had them. There we go. And here we go. So I was telling Ashley, the more grants you apply to, the more you get familiar with what you really want when you take a break. So, for example, last year I applied for over $500,000 in grants in 1 month. Has anyone tried that? Anybody crazy enough to try that? Put hashtag FYP. And what I realized is that, okay, now I'm tired. I'm going to go take several seats, several naps, wait on these decisions to play out where they email you, tell you if you got it, tell you who won, or give you what we call a consolation prize. Like, thanks for playing. Thanks for signing up. Thanks for being a part of our network. And you're literally added to new networks of people. So much so that one of our partnerships with the mentorship now is a branding and marketing program free of charge, tens of thousands of dollars worth of coaching, training, and mentorship. You just go in, set up your free account, and start learning. I've logged in and started learning because I'm just now meeting them for the first time. But it all came as a consolation prize for a $10,000 grant I applied to. So partnerships are being made just from you applying. And so I knew that when I took a break from applying for all these grants last year, and then when I came back this year and started applying again, I wanted more quality grants that met me where I am in my business, having in the last 10 months come here on TikTok, built y'all from 400 followers to now over 63,000 followers. We've made almost six figures in business, money, revenue, not including grants. And collectively, the last 7 or 8 ladies who have reported their grant winnings, we've collectively won over six figures in funding. So ain't God good? Put hashtag FYP if you know he good. You ain't got to be no Christian. But put hashtag FYP because won't he do it? So that meant that my grants would have to change. They would have to, improve, meaning I would have to apply for bigger funding opportunities. So the first grant that I heard back from this year showed me that me applying for all these grants last year, $500,000, me taking a break and me coming back looking for higher quality opportunities led me to a $50,000 opportunity that, of all places, guess where I found it? In the NASDAQ community. Somebody posted it, one of the facilitators of the community, the new network that I'm now in. Come on. I'm trying to get y'all in the room, but, trying to bring y'all with me. Like, hide behind me. I'm going to go in first and just be like you with me. Okay, this is how we doing it. And so I applied for this $50,000 opportunity. Out of 500 applications, I was one of 76 that was selected. My application was pulled out of that pile. Come on, 500. So now they got it to 76 applicants. And out of 76, 10 of us were given the 10 were going to be selected for the $50,000 opportunity. Two payments of $25,000 being flown out to, I think, California for 4 days. And I'm still waiting to hear back from them as to who got that opportunity. But they also provided something that was crucial. I was actually looking to this part way more than getting on the plane and dealing with what I see y'all deal with this in this Atlanta airport. But anyway, they offer feedback on your application. So imagine a $50,000 grant opportunity that's going to give you feedback on your grant application, whether or not you got it or if you didn't get the grant. But you can go now take that and multiply that 50K into hundreds of thousands of dollars and higher level $1 million opportunities that get you in new rooms. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Like, are y'all seeing the pattern, as one of my coaches used to say? This is a pattern. It's a pattern, okay? And so let me know if y'all picking this up. Hashtag FYP. Good morning, Deanna Joy, our $55,000 grant winner. Won't he do it? Yes, he will. I'm proud of us, honey. Especially those of us who are applying, who are getting the word out. Y'all getting anything from this? Any ahas? Any takeaways? Is it helping? Let me know. Talk to me. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going. Because here we are now with higher level opportunities. I'm in $1 million room yesterday. Just as a recap, if you just joined us, welcome. I'm Dr. AJ Austin, creator of Black Women in Grants. It's giving $1 million experience. Like somebody told me that too about 2 years ago. I got to look back through my notes because that's sounding familiarity to me. So I'm on this call where there's a grant opportunity. They're not paying you the grant. They're giving you exposure to rooms with other millionaires. But your business has to have made $1 million in a year or raised over 500,000 in the last year. And so what I learned was to get into rooms like this, there are expectations of you. So I was in the room as a fly on the wall and taking notes to bring back to you guys. So first, we talked about the $1 million. Okay, so these are my biggest lessons learned from the $1 million revenue grant funded opportunity call. And so they wanted you to make $1 million a year or $500,000 in funds raised. Millionaires hang out with millionaires. That was my first aha. Because the fact that that's where your business already has to be, they're like, you got to bring something to the table and we meet you where you are and help you get further. And this is one of those priceless opportunities. I've looked over the last year, like, how can I get around everything they try to take you through to get into this program? You can't. You literally can't even pay your way into this room. It's specifically for Black women, small business owners. They're looking for opportunities like this that have been paved for them and paid for them. But you got to meet them halfway. Okay. And so my first note, I said, ooh, hold on. Let me see what I said because I was rushing and writing. So millionaires hang out with other millionaires. They want to make themselves look good. That makes sense. If I was a millionaire and I was in this room and I had this opportunity to give to other millionaires, yeah, I hang out with other millionaires, you know? And so that was one of my notes. And it makes sense. So the opportunity that they have is like this golden carrot opportunity that you can't buy your way into as far as some advertising and marketing for your business in spaces that you usually don't see us in, meaning Black people, Black women specifically. And so, yeah, that was one. Number two, what I did love is that they give consolation prizes, even if you don't win this opportunity to hang out in this specific $1 million room. They take the winners. They only pick 10 people. Now, it was only 10 of us on the call. So maybe everybody didn't show up to the call or whatever, but they picked 10 people to get this opportunity and to represent us as Black women small business owners. And they give them a platform. Like one of the winners from last year was there, and they gave her the floor to talk to us, future grant winners. And so they also give them the opportunity to have a little spot to give us feedback and advice. And here's what I did. Here's what I noticed. Here's what you should do. The lady that spoke last night that had won last year, she was one of the 10. She said she applied twice for this opportunity. So that's your encouragement. If you are looking for grants or you plan on looking for grants in the future and you give up easy, if someone who makes $1 million in her business, first of all, and who won a spot in this $1 million program is telling you she had to apply twice, Come on now. What you think? The future $1 million businesses, aka yours and mine. Look, come on. So apply more than once. Don't give up and hang in there. Number three, she also, meaning she, the black woman that won, that makes $1 million already in her business, won this $1 million opportunity. Um, Other investors were waiting on her in those $1 million rooms. They have now invested in her business as well as her other cohort colleagues, meaning the other 9 ladies who were in the program. They're doing business together. Y'all see this, what we call an ecosystem? They have their own private ecosystem with their grant winners. They're doing business within. Just like jobs hire from within, even though they'll put it out there that they're looking for the people, they're networking within themselves. They're making money together. They're growing together off this opportunity. Is this helping y'all? Like, are y'all, I don't know, maybe I'm talking to myself today, but when I say I got so much from this call yesterday, I'm just like, OMG. What do y'all think? Yes, sister girl, you always helping us. And nobody said thank you today. I'm saying it. You are welcome. Hey, sexy bae. Um, Leslie says, I'm new here. You were in my algorithm. What's good? And what are you talking about? We're talking about grants for Black women small business owners. Okay, Chocolate Lady's taking notes. Thank you, Chocolate Lady. Now, let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. I'm trying to be fancy and I don't need to be not too much, not too much, but I figured out I could flip screens on here. And I'm thankful for that. Okay, here we go. So now, I'm going to keep going. Chocolate Lady, it might just be me and you, but it's okay. The hashtag FYP if this is helping you, if you've heard something that's like, oh, okay, this is inspirational, let me know. So, what I hope you're picking up is that this is point number 4 out of, I ain't got 10, I got 8. I lost count. I was just writing. Have $1 million as your goal, whether it's, I want $500,000 in grants and make 500,000 on my own in revenue. Have $1 million as your goal. The reason I say that is because this call was the second time I heard that yesterday. I was on another call with one of my coaches in a program that I'm in, and she has made either 10 million or $20 million in her coaching company alone. And she was saying the same thing. She could notice people who got closer to her level had that goal in mind to make millions of dollars. So if you have that grant goal, which is what we're talking about, setting a goal of how much in grants you want to apply for, win, and the revenue that you want to make in your own business, have that as a goal because that's going to keep you going. Let me read it how I wrote it. Have that $1 million as your goal because these types of higher level funding opportunities, grants and grant programs, etc., they grant money to those whose businesses aren't struggling. So, like I said, they said meet us halfway. Tell us you made $1 million in a year. Tell us you raised 500,000 in a year, and we got you from here. We're gonna take you into rooms that you can't pay to be in. So have that mindset when you're going into applying for grants because, as I mentioned often here on GPA, also known as Grant Prep Academy, I'm here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're new here, put hashtag FYP. I'm Dr. AJ Austin. And I tell y'all all the time, it's bigger than just saying, I'm broke, I'm Black, I'm in business, give me money, write me a check. I need some free money that I ain't got to pay back. Don't ask me no questions. I don't want to talk about my business. It's so hard, blah, blah, blah. You can't come into these types of rooms complaining because that's a struggle mentality. And they're like, we don't even want to have a conversation with you because of your mindset. So we're going to focus a lot on mindset coming up because we're dealing with things like quote unquote rejection or not getting into these rooms as Black women small business owners fast enough, soon enough, big enough, meaning more of us in these rooms. But we got to get our minds right. As your mom used to say, fix your tone, fix your face, who you talking to. That's the same mindset these grants are on at a higher level. So I met a lady couple weeks ago at a networking event here in Atlanta. She said she had made $900,000 in her business. She couldn't quite hit a million. And she's also getting rejected from grants. But her mindset was garbage when it came to grants because she looked at it like, oh, a little $10,000 grant ain't gonna do much for me. Well, babes, it's not just about a little $10,000 grant. Number one, if you won one, go win some more. Because she said she needed 300,000 more. Go win 300,000 more. If it's a little grant, if it ain't that big of a deal, go do it again, sis. But I was like, I ain't here to argue. This your business. You can't hit a million. I'm trying. Okay. But not, what I learned yesterday, me being in the $1 million room is number one, they want you to hit a million, but number two, they want you to be out winning already. Meaning, this is my point number whatever we own. Once you win a grant, whether it's $1,000, 1,500, 2,500, 50,000, that counts as a prize because that shows them that you're out, you're applying, you're making connections, you're growing your network. You got something to add when you come to them saying, yeah, I won that grant. I won that award. I won that certificate. I completed this program. You're bringing all of those networks with you to make their network stronger. You see how this works? So at some point, it's not even about the money from winning the grants per se. It's about the networks you're bringing, the opportunity, the people, the other connections. The ecosystem gets bigger. You see what I'm saying? So you're not showing up empty handed like, I'm just black and broken in business. Give me money. You're like, no, boo. I'm showing up having won, having applied to $500,000, having 10 new networks that I can introduce y'all to, that I'm doing business with, that you could do business with, that we all can make money together. And the ecosystem as a whole gets bigger behind the closed doors, behind the scenes for these higher level $1 million opportunities. Y'all see this? Is this making sense? If it's is it helping? If so, put hashtag FYP. Hashtag FYP. Because they expect you to keep on doing great things. Keep winning other grants. Keep winning awards. Keep getting funding. That's literally what the lady who was representing the 10 that won last year, that spoke last night, had done. She had went out and won other things. Then they bring you back to report to them so they can put you on their stage. They can feature you. And again, that makes them look good for these higher level opportunities. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Put hashtag FYP. So yeah, you'll have to keep trying. You'll have to keep applying for other grants. You can't look at it as, oh, this little $10,000 opportunity, like the lady said the other day. No, ma'am, you could have been at a million by now. But if your mindset changed, it would be easier. But if you choose to keep the mindset of, this is hard, I can't do it, I'm broke, I'll never get this, is this legit, is this a scam, should I keep going, is this going to work? If you're thinking like that, you'll never be in rooms like this. Y'all, this call was so good. I want to share my key takeaways as far as my final favorite two. But I want to know, what has y'all's takeaways been so far? We've been hanging out for a few minutes here. Um, have you learned anything that's like, I can do this? Yes, your network is your net worth. And when you see how this works and you see that you do have something bringing to the table, girl, it's eye opening. Latricia says, we're with you. We're just taking it all in, typing, taking notes, processing, dreaming. And y'all get a copy of this replay of me processing my thoughts. I am a visual learner. So I started out with notes. What did I learn? Write it down. I even woke up this morning like, I got some more. Write it down. And so I really wanted to share these with you guys. And so for those ladies who are usually with us, like Deanna Joy, I know she had to go out to a meeting. Ashley is in a meeting. These are our grant winners. Y'all see they shaking and moving off screen too. They like, we're going to hang with you, Dr. AJ, but we got to come back. So these ladies are out. They're literally living. Deanna, you still here? She won $55,000 for her, one of her clients in a grant. Oh no, she won $50,000 for them and then 5,000 for her. And of course, she's getting business on the back end. She, on the website, blackwomeningrants.com, her statement, her testimonial says she's now doing this for people she was in a program with, finding opportunities to go apply for this money and win it. And she's getting a cut on the back end. Like, come on, y'all. This is working on our level. I'm seeing how it works on a larger level. And this is our ecosystem. This is how we do. Just like with Ashley, staying up. And by the way, I interviewed Deanna Joy. Her interview is in our mentorship over at blackwomeningrants.com. www, I'm typing it, blackwomeningrants.com. There we go. And so I interviewed Deanna. We asked her some questions. She's teaching you how she did what she did. She let me pick her brain for y'all. And Ashley stayed up last night and added our new bonus, which is a new grants tracker template. So what that means is she has applied to over $120,000 in grants. She left the links to the grant she's applied to y'all for y'all to just click the link and go apply. Ain't that cool? Actually, it's thebomb.com. All of our Black Women in Grants are thebomb.com. So she left those links. She designed this beautiful spreadsheet. I mean, fancy. And then she and I collaborated last night virtually, just going back and forth, making little glitch changes. So if you get in there, see a glitch, just email me. We'll work it out. But it's a fancy spreadsheet. I mean, stuff that recaps everything I'm teaching you guys here in the Grant Game mentorship over at blackwomeningrants.com. I wrote a book called Finding Funding, How to Find and Secure Debt-Free Non-Traditional Funding for Your Black Woman-Owned Small Business. That's me. The book is in the mentorship in the ebook format. One of our other Black women in grantees, one of our mentees as well, Miss Happy Mia, she found an app that'll read the book to you. So you see how collectively we're growing our ecosystem. We're adding. Deanna did an interview teaching y'all how she won her $55,000 in grants. Ashley did y'all a big favor because I wasn't gonna do it. Y'all kept asking for it, and Ashley was like, "I got you, coach," and did. And we give her all the credit. She's the designer of the spreadsheet that is now a part of the mentorship over at blackwomeningrants.com. It's your grant tracker spreadsheet. She left the links to the first few tens of thousands of dollars she's applied to. She's won over $8,500 in grants and grant funded opportunities. Y'all. And then we have women who, they hang out with us on live and then they know someone who could use a mentorship in getting grants. Even some of y'all are here today because women put hashtag FYP and got you in the room. Cousins have paid for other cousins to go through our training. A son bought his mom a training. She's like, I'm not on TikTok. So we had to walk her through getting to TikTok. I talked to someone else recently. I forget her name, but she was on our call. She's in our she's one of our book readers. We used to just sell the book or offer the book, but now it's one of our main things in our mentorship. And she was taking notes. I forgot what we said. Oh, she's not in the mentorship, but she got to come on our call that we do once a month. So we did a call last Saturday. Every first Saturday of the month, we're live on Zoom so I can see y'all's faces and hear y'all's voices and get your questions answered. You can bring copies of applications you've submitted for grants. And if you're stuck on a question or wondering what you did wrong or want some feedback, you can share that with me before the call and I can pick out some things that are jumping out at me to help you make your process greater based on all this stuff I'm learning from being in these rooms. Y'all, this is not the first $1 million room I got to be in. I've been paid to be in $1 million rooms. It's really exciting where these grant checks are being written. I also interviewed a $100,000 grant check writer influencer. She was in the room where the checks are being written. She was bringing people in the room that could benefit from these checks. So she had 5 checks for $20,000 that she was looking for Black women small business owners to apply to. And she talked to me, asked me to review their website and give them tips on what they can make better to bring y'all in to apply for these opportunities. So I'm in the room. What chocolate lady say? Come on, cousin. Ain't Ashley a real one for that girl? Oh, you will know her. She's on everything, okay? Her, Karen Cooper, Chocolate Lady's the OG. We got a lot of OGs that's been hanging out with us, and we've been on TikTok for about 10 months. The book can be found nowhere else except blackwomeningrants.com in the mentorship. That is our curriculum. You said without it, I'm still telepathic. Without what, girl? Let me see. I'm going back through y'all's comments. This version of TikTok scrolls a little bit different. Applying for grants, even if you don't know you can win, can open up other resources. Look at Coco taking notes. Good, girl. We love a note taker over here. One grant opens doors for more grants. It literally does. Even to the point that grants that I've won within the last year have said, what other grants have you won? What other grant funded opportunities like business training and development programs known as incubators and accelerators have you completed? Y'all can even put that you're in the Black Women in Grants mentorship. And as I mentioned, give my name when you go apply for some of these opportunities. Some of these opportunities are already paid for you. You don't have to go fight for this money. It comes with coaching, mentorship, networking, the private ecosystems of doing business together. Because the grant, the funding itself is not a end all be all. It's not a one stop shop. It's like a literal introduction to a whole new world where you like, girl, there's 4,000 people in this program. Where I been? You be feeling like, I don't know about y'all, but I get FOMO. Y'all need to, ain't nobody told me nothing. I've been missing out. So, millionaires hang out with other millionaires. Yes, Coco, I'm loving your note. 500K starter goal, mindset matters, no lack mindset. Y'all getting it. I love it. Okay, good. Good. Let me see. Okay, I'm just scrolling. Yeah. This the computer is easier to use than the phone. Okay. My name is Dr. AJ Austin. That is my name. My website, blackwomeningrants.com. Okay, let's pick up where we left off. My last 2 points. Then I'm gonna let y'all go so I can go to the Waffle House because that's what I want. So we're gonna have brunch at the Waffle House today. White mocha, a little cocoa, a little strong decaf black coffee. That's what I'm having. It tastes like liquid ice cream. Anyway, y'all want my last 2 points for hashtag FYP. This is so just, it's energizing me, y'all. I feel it. I hope y'all feel it too. I'm so excited. If you're joining us in one of our scholarship spots over at www.blackwomeningrants.com, come on, girl. We're waiting on you. I gave you some extra time today. I left the link open. Again, Black Women in Grants. Why can't I type? I feel like I'm looking over my glasses like an old lady. Blackwomeningrants.com. That's the site. It's in the comments. Look at me. Put stuff in the comments. I don't know how to pin it, but it's new. Okay. I know. I need to eat. I'm good on the eating. I'm good. I just get real excited. I get real excited. So I'm gonna go eat though. But let me wrap this up. Recap. I ain't going back through all that. Watch the replay. Listen, Coco got our notes in the chat. Those are our notes. What we taking away from this. And then, hold on. Got some in my eye. Hold on. Oh, what I loved for this opportunity yesterday in the $1 Million Room where they brought the $1 million Black lady back to talk to us. They used her. So this is the takeaway. They will use you later as an expert to speak to their future grant check winners, and an expert to educate on whatever your business already does. And is this the same one? I think it's one of the same rooms now that I think about it. I think it's one of the same rooms that, as a consolation prize, when you apply for these grants, if you don't get it, they still give you a link to say, well, you might still be an expert, at what you do. Maybe you didn't win our money yet, but would you like to come back as a speaker and talk to us? And I have actually submitted. I need to write that down to submit again because that's what we're going to start doing, especially when or if this TikTok goes away, y'all. If y'all don't see me on here no more, just know you're going to find me in these rooms teaching. These $1 million rooms. What's the thing? Okay. So let me write that down because I might need to do another application. And see, these opportunities get you in the room anyway. So imagine this. You may not get their grant the first round, but they invite you in as a speaker. Now you're speaking to $1 million business owners who could literally pay you to do what you do as an expert because you've been brought into the room as a consolation prize for applying for the grant. Now we're gonna be on YouTube, girl. I'm doing YouTube live, and we already are on YouTube with our private playlist, but we're gonna do more on YouTube live because I want to interact with y'all live. And from what I understand, Instagram, don't they still disappear in 24 hours or something? I don't know. But we're gonna try YouTube Live because that's where a lot of our other people are as well. So we'll see. I miss the days where we could have 3 devices going and be on everything. We used to have a Periscope, Facebook Live, Instagram Live going at the same time. So I might need to get back into that. I'm gonna have to upgrade the tech. So we really need some grants. So I can have the screens like y'all be sitting here like a hacker talking to y'all. So that would, yeah, I missed that because we literally had technology that could do that. One of my big coach colleagues, love her to pieces. She showed us how to get into all that. She's the reason why when y'all come on here, y'all be like, "Oh, your lighting is good, girl." My coach sent this to me in the mail. She is Queen Diva ring light. So anyway, we will be there. We will be in other rooms teaching and training. But yeah, the conversation continues. So y'all better jump on, right? Girl, I miss my BlackBerry too. Let's not talk it up because I was shopping for phones in the middle of the night because my phone crashed. And one of them that I looked at had a battery. Y'all remember phones used to have batteries? I was like, not the battery. Please don't bring those back because those were expensive when you had to. I used to work for Sprint PCS for years. So all that's just, it haunts me now. But yeah. So Shan says she's new to this. You just jump in the conversation, girl. That's what we're talking about. You can also go to blackwomeningrants.com and get one of the scholarship spots that we have available to come join us in the room to get educated on grants. Okay, let me wrap this up. So we talked about how they'll use you later as an expert. That's what they did for the lady that was representing the winners from last year. To speak on the grant, to speak to what future grant winners and to educate on what you know. And all of this is designed to make them look good, the grant check writers, other millionaires. It also saves them time. They're like, we ain't got to say nothing. We're going to let somebody who we gave this money to speak. The floor is yours. And that's literally what they did. And this Black woman represented for us. The 10 of us who was on that $1 million call yesterday. So I think that's it. I think that's all I got. Let me look back through my notes. Let me just run through them just in case somebody missed something. So these grant opportunities expect you to keep on doing great things, winning other grants, awards, and funding. To come back, report to them so that they can put you on stage and feature you, which makes them look good too. That's one key takeaway. So you'll have to keep trying, keep applying for other grants and grant funded opportunities. You have to. You can't even stop when you start winning. It's a bug, you get bitten, and it's expected of you to help these grants look good. So that's why you can't come in like I'm broke, I'm struggling in business. No, they're like, what you bringing into the conversation, to the table, babes? Like, we can meet you halfway. Right. I've been listening to Black Eyed Peas, so all this stuff is in my mind too. Yes, mention your grant winnings, your award winnings, the names that mention those names that you have been awarded from, certifications, etc. Used to get into these other grant rooms. As I mentioned, my affiliation with the NASDAQ Entrepreneurship Center got me into this $1 million room. It gave me 8 notes that I thought was 10 at the top of the call to share with y'all during this live today. But my biggest lessons and takeaways from being in this $1 million revenue grant funded opportunity call, they wanted you to make $1 million a year or $500,000 in fundraise. But don't let that discourage you, because use that as your goal. Have that $1 million goal. They grant money to those businesses that aren't struggling financially to help them look good. Millionaires hang out with millionaires, even if it's millionaire mindsets. Hang out with other millionaire mindsets because they had to get to $1 million. So we're in the right starting position. So that money mindset, that millionaire mindset, is going to help change the game. But they want to make themselves look good, hang out with other millionaires, people who think like them, even people they write grant checks to, even people they pay for future opportunities to advertise their business, market their business, join business training programs. They're like, where your mind at? What you bringing? Even if you ain't made $1 million, what you thinking? Because one lady asked the question during the call as well, like, what if we haven't made 1 million? And the check writer said, I would encourage you to still apply. Because something in that question showed her like, okay, she's willing to apply and potentially face rejection. But that's what millionaires do, right? Okay. We talked about the consolation prizes that their grant winners get to give us, future grant winners. We talked about how other investors and your cohort colleagues are waiting to do business with you as a grant winner. We talked about that being their own private ecosystem within the grant opportunity. And then we talked about you being used later on their platform as an expert to speak on winning their grants, their grant funds, and educating, training, teaching, and getting paid on the back end, even if you don't win the grant yet, for being an expert in your industry that can educate on your topic. Again, that makes the grant look good as a whole. It saves them time and it puts you in the spotlight. And yes, it becomes intellectual property. Look at the big work. Come on, millionaire. I love it. Hello, Shay. How are you? We're about to get off, girl. But did this help y'all? It blessed me real good. I hope it blessed y'all. I'm gonna go back and listen to this myself. I was teaching and preaching and talking and training and coaching me. Ugh, this blessed me. What about y'all? BlackWomenInGrants.com. We got a scholarship over there for you if you want a future millionaire. But those that got in, got in. Okay. Let me scroll to the top since this will let me and I ain't gonna get no headache. Hallelujah. If y'all have questions, if you have comments, if you got feedback and takeaways, if you want to share your ahas, then let me know. Now is the time. My brain is it's still braining. I ain't even gonna lie to you, make it sound lie to you. I'm gonna just tell you. I'm still processing. I'm excited because I got this out. So we're a step further than when I got off that call, and I was just looking like this, staring off into space. Because it blew me away because I wasn't just there for the opportunity. I was there as a spectator, fly on the wall, and I have been trained on this. So my degree from Mercer University, class of 2016, is training and development. My first gig from my degree was to sit in on a court-appointed mandatory training that others had to go through, but I was brought in to evaluate the training. That's a part of what I do as a professional trainer now. So this just brought me back to be like, girl, you get paid to sit in these rooms. And so that's what I've been doing in the grant space as well, evaluating how these funds are dispersed, the conversations that are being had, how the programs are setting up. We talk about the 3 R's here. Ooh, 3 R's, not three. But the rules, restrictions, and regulations to get into these rooms where the grant checks are being written, but they're like, the money's cute, but forget there. Imagine the opportunity. Imagine what we could do for you. And so what blew me away was like, oh, okay. All right. We here. You can literally talk yourself into these rooms, get paid to be in these rooms, be an advisor from being in these rooms, bring other people with you into these rooms because somebody's bringing you. So my dreams for Black women in grants are being realized, and I didn't even know this was one of our dreams. But it feels fancy. It's giving like gold status. Like what? Platinum card, unlimited black card, American Express lounge and stuff. You know, all that. So that's what I feel right now. Those are my emotions since the call yesterday. I'm excited about it. I'm excited that y'all are joining me here. I'm excited about those of you who are jumping in and getting your scholarship price of $97 over at blackwomeningrants.com to come join us in the Grant Game Mentorship. We talked about what the mentorship includes from the app that Happy Mia introduced us to that will read our book for you called Finding Funding that you can only find in the mentorship over at blackwomeningrants.com. It's our curriculum that we use to give you the basics for how grant works, what they are, how to qualify for them, how to find them, where to find them, what to say when you find them, what to put on your application, what to say in a video pitch. I give you examples. I walk you through step by step my template. And then what our good Black women in grantee sis, Miss Ashley Rankin, added to the grant game last night, the grant tracker template showing you not only the $120,000 in grants she's applied to and won $8,500 in grants and grant funded opportunities from, but a sheet that lets you track your own stuff, sis, using her method. Like she is the designer and she's brilliant. And I was like, oh. So the only thing I really did is went in there and add some color font and made it pretty. It was already cute. I mean, we made it cuter. Ashley is the mastermind behind that. So I got to give her all props. There's a link to her testimonial for the grant game and a link to her website is built into the spreadsheet as well. So again, we're giving her a credit. It's a one-time payment of $97 that gives you 12-month access. Plus, I ain't even mentioned this, child, because Ashley giving y'all the links that she's applied to for the grants, but I gave her the grant links myself. I just remember we got 3 lists of grants that's built into the mentorship as well. So you get that. So for those of you who have already joined, I've let you into the learning portal. And it's all there waiting on you. You ain't waiting on me to do none but add the tracking worksheet. I'm gonna go look over it one more time and figure out how to upload it into our portal, and then you'll have access to it right away. So if you got questions, ask me now. Come join us. The website is blackwomeningrants.com, www.blackwomeningrants.com. That's that site. I'm glad you were able to join as well. If y'all have questions, go ahead and put them there. Chocolate said this made my day. I'm so glad you're here. Shay said this is blessing me. Yeah. So yeah, we talked about all things that you need for the next level for these grants. I'm glad that y'all got some stuff out of this. It's so good. This conversation is so good, and it's more to be added to the conversation. It's more that's coming. I'm going through old comments. Okay, I'm almost halfway through those. Just making sure I didn't miss anybody from earlier. So Latrice got in, Coco got in. Melissa, I answered your question from yesterday. Yesterday from earlier. Excuse me. It's a one-time payment, $97 year-long access. Okay. And y'all let me know that you got, I think everybody has requested access for the learning portal that joined us, and I let you in. And y'all can talk to me in the chat. I'm just reading through old comments. Melissa asked earlier, does it matter what business you have? As long as your business is for profit and you're seeking grants, the mentorship is an amazing resource for you to be a part of. Amazing ecosystem, shall we say. Feeding off of each other, the circle of life in a good way, lifting each other up, collaborating, pouring into each other, sharing resources. This is what I do. It's who I am. So I'm bringing this to y'all. So Latrice says, thank you so much for the information and the opportunity to grow. You are welcome, my dear. Thank you for being here. Hashtag bars. Y'all, I see that omelet. I see it on my plate with them hash browns and onions. Smothered, covered, scuttered, struggled, sluttered. I'm gonna call. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call. I'm gonna go pick it up myself because I need to get to the house, get some fresh air. I've been recovering from a muscle strain, and now that I can walk straight, I can leave the house. My neighbor brought my trash can back up to the house for me. I'm grateful to her. She be putting her trash in there too. She think I don't know, but I do. But so she brought it back in, so that makes it right again. I'm just on here rhyming. Y'all hear them bars? Okay, I hope I didn't miss anybody. You are not out of it. Just join the program. No worries. We are winning. Come on, breathe. Where's your lunch? Oh gosh, I love how y'all have my back. Appreciate it. Won't he do it? Um, okay, Melissa, I see your question again. I answered that one. Uh, okay, look at me. I just don't like to miss anything. So if you got questions, put in the chat. We're gonna talk to. I don't even know what was that. I think. Oh, let me see if I got it. Oh, I didn't save that one yet. I gotta go back and get that. So to our Latina sister who was here earlier saying I'm Latina, does it matter? There's a part in a grant application I saw recently that broke down the African diaspora. I'm going to add that to our program because we get that a lot. What about this culture? What about that race? What about this species? Can they join? And so we're going to break down what a Black woman for profit small business owner is. It's not being funny, it's being very exclusive, very icy, very selective because other rooms are like that. So why we can't have our own room, you know? And we so loving and inviting. We bring everyone in to the space. Um, but grants are getting specific. They're like, no, tell us what part of Africa you from. This is for Black women, for profit, small business owners. So we're gonna stay true to our brand as well. Might as well. So um Ashley, real cousins, eats. Okay. Look at this. Love that. Okay. I think that's it, y'all. You need access to the learning portal you joined yesterday. If you joined yesterday, send a reply to the email that your receipt came from so that it registers your email address. And then a new link can be sent to you um, to join the portal. Request access because the portal link is the second page. So once you click register over at blackwomenandgrants.com, it will take you to page number 2, which is to request access to join the learning portal to get that link. And so once you click that, it emails me. But you can always just simply reply back to the email with your receipt and get a new link sent to you. So it registers and logs your email, okay? Okay, being in a startup phase and you have to have it written on paper. Do you have to register your company before applying for a grant? Some do. Some of them will ask, do you have your articles of incorporation? They'll ask for your employee identification number. They'll ask for your business bank account number. They'll ask for, yeah, so that's all registration. Have you registered with your state? Um, so if you have the type of business that needs a permit or license or certification, yeah, some of them will. So your goal is just to get ready, stay ready, be ready. But also in the mentorship over at blackwomenandgrants.com, www.blackwomenandgrants.com. There's a program that I recorded for y'all. It's a 5-part audio program called the 3-Step Grant Guide. And it breaks down 2 different checklists. If you're in the startup phase, here's the checklist. If you've already started your business, here's a checklist. But combined, you should be able to check everything off your list as you go find grants, apply for grants, but you're preparing your business to have all of this paperwork. We call them your digital ducks or your digital documents. Making sure you got your digital ducks in a row as you're applying for these opportunities because yes, some of them will ask for proof of legitimacy. Um, Meaning show us that you really do this or that you really plan to do this and you're getting it set up. So hopefully that helps. And so the checklist prepares you as you go into that thing, okay? So if you guys got more questions, now's the time to put it. If not, my stomach said, that's my cue. I was also trying to hang out and give Amazon time to deliver my package, but every time without fail, it's like the Matrix. It's like living in the Truman Show. As soon as I pull off my street, I get an alert. Your package has been delivered. Ma'am, were you sitting behind me waiting on me to pull up? Every time I leave my house, that happens with Amazon. So that shows that I shop a lot on Amazon, but I be needing it. I be needing it. But I was trying to get them time to deliver because if I don't, then my neighbor texts me, you have a package on your porch. Girl, we got a system over here. So in order to not have it get hectic or chaotic, I've been trying to go with the flow. But they waiting on me to leave. Soon as I leave, I'm gonna get an alert with a big old picture, and they leave the package in the middle of the porch. Like, anybody want something free? I just delivered. Yeah, I know how they do. Any final questions, aha, takeaways? Talk to me now is the time. If you're new to the crew, welcome. If you got a question, it's answered in the learning portal. You can always just email me back, okay? email me when you reply to either your access to the learning portal or your receipt from joining us over at blackwomeningrants.com. Those are the two fastest ways to get my eyes on you, whatever you need for the grant game, okay? Any final questions? I'm trying to make sure. I think that's it for me. I think that's all I got. I do need to go find this the application that was asking or that was telling us what is that name of the application? It was telling us about the different. I'll find it. Work it out of my brain. Are y'all good? All hearts and minds clear? Y'all let me know. And let's see. Okay, somebody sliding in at the last minute. I see you, girl. Make sure you click the link on page 2. There you go. You got it. Melissa, welcome to the Grant Game. Hold on, girl. Let me let you in. Congrats on getting the scholarship. Y'all already winning. So y'all come in as winners. Look at God. Ain't it good? Won't it do it? So welcome, Melissa. So let me know you got your email, Melissa, that let you into the learning portal. So you, Latricia, Coco, and everybody else who coming, come on, y'all. Blackwomeningrants.com. That's all I got. This is real. Okay, I know what it's called. I'm trying to get everything pulled up for when I come back from brunch. I can just pick up where I left off. I'm so proud of our growth. Y'all don't even understand. I'm in that space. So thank y'all for being here with me. Okay. All right. I found it. Yay. Let's see. Join us. Oh, that ain't what I thought it was. Okay. We don't find it. April 5th. April 5th. Let's see. All right. Let me look at y'all one last time before I go. Yay. You got your email. It says, okay, I missed a lot. What do I need to do now till you come back from brunch? I ain't coming back on live, I don't think. I don't know. It depends on how I feel, but I be trying to enjoy my time off, child. So what you can do, Tia, is go to www.blackwomeningrants.com, blackwomeningrants.com, claim one of the $97 spots in the mentorship under our scholarship price, and get the hold on, my brain is processing Coco's question. Hold on. Get the mentorship for $97 is what I'm trying to say. Coco says, where's the checklist? So Coco, okay, let's breathe together. Ooh, yes. Okay. You see how in the learning portal everything is numbered from 0 to 23? Literally take your time and click through 0. Click. Watch that. It's a video. It shows you how we got started. Why you are here with Black Women in Grant. The second link, if I'm not mistaken, number 1 is what we call your welcome packet. It says the Grant Game Mentorship Program Tracking Sheet. That's your welcome package. It's a sheet that has all the videos and audios and books, worksheets, downloads. It's going to have the grant tracking sheet in there in a minute. My brain does this when I need to go eat. Um, but if you read all the way through it, you're going to start seeing all them goodies. You're going to see everything that's on the website is in that welcome packet. Yeah. The checklist that I just mentioned is built into the 3-step grant guide. So look for that link on your tracking sheet. Click it. It's going to say, welcome to the 5-part 3-step. It's me. All of it sitting there, girl. So while I go eat, take your time and click. Okay. You can click and come back to the rest later. You can click around, but just make sure you go through all that. Because at the end, your brain going to be where mine is now. Like, what's happening? What do I do? Okay. So welcome. You'll be like us. Little nerds that know a whole lot about grants, okay? Okay. That's how that works. This is on the way to the site. Come on, girl. Yes, yes. So we do I am, girl. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. We do a call once a month, and it's a literal orientation live with me walking through the program. Um, and conversation around what else you feel like you need. But if you ain't did nothing in the program, what you need is go through the program. Okay. So let me put it one more time so I can feel special because I can type on here. www.blackwomen in grant. I don't know why that's so hard for me to type out on here. Blackwomeningrants.com. That's the website. That's all I got. I'm about to go. Let me turn the lights out to show y'all the club from the close. Usually lights come on, but our lights, y'all can't even see me. Look at God. Until we meet again, my friends, remember there's someone somewhere. They're waiting on you, future grant winner, to walk into your destiny so they can walk into theirs. Because it's when you let your own light shine, you give others permission to do the same. And when you impact one life, you impact generations. Thank y'all so much for being here with me today. I will see y'all in the Grant Game Mentorship. I'm here Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on our TikTok channel. That's one of the bonuses of joining us in the grant game as well. Hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of guidance for free, all centered around grants and giving you some of this money. Okay, I found the button to end the live, so I'm going to end now. I'm going to go eat. I'll see y'all soon. Have a phenomenal rest of your day. God bless. Bye, future grant winners, millionaires. Bye, y'all.